Hello again, ladies and germs. Thanks for joining me again for Brain Smashers Metal Musings. Today we're going to be listening to Obtained Enslavement's Centuries of Sorrow. This is a fucking totally underrated masterpiece, totally underrated band, but this is their first EP. Killer. Check it out. So, I might have gone overboard yesterday. I gotta admit. I got a lot of stuff in yesterday. You know, like a lot of stuff. Like, I fucked up. I might have really fucked up. I got 2 boxes in yesterday. One of them was from the Dark Descent sale. I got a lot of killer stuff that I've been wanting to get. Finally fell into my price range. And I got a gift package from fellow YouTuber Marty Worm, who runs Bindrune Recordings. And so he sent me a care package because I've been doing some work for Bindrune Recordings and will continue to do so. So he sent me some stuff. So here's what I got yesterday. 29 CDs in one day. And I've got like 4 or 5 more coming in next week. So 29 is definitely the most CDs. I don't think I've ever even gone to a festival and come home with 29 CDs. Maybe back in the 90s or so. So I'm pretty happy about this. Thank you so much, Marty, for this generous gift. So let's just go through this stuff. I'm going to try and keep this video from being too long-winded. And like, since I don't know about most of this stuff, I can't talk as much about them as I normally do. So if anything pops out, I don't know, whatever. I'm just going to shut up. So I ordered this from Dark Descent. This is Virus's Oblivion Clock, one of my favorite bands. I need to fill in their discography a little bit more, and this actually isn't all that well distributed, so I'm stoked to have that. This was a gift from Marty. This is Azarath. This is the drummer featuring the drummer from a band featuring the drummer from Behemoth. It's just fucking lightning speed brutality. Pretty cool. This is Aberrim. I actually hadn't heard this until a couple of weeks ago when a friend of mine said that this was one of his favorite cyber or industrial black metal records, so I decided to check it out. And I was surprised to find that Bart Ethan from Emperor plays drums on it, and it's pretty good. So I'm happy to have it. Next we've got Vreed. This is the post-Vindir band, and I don't think I've ever heard any of their albums, but I did see them live. So I don't know, we'll check that out. This I ordered from Dark Descent. This is a killer grindcore album. This band is called Bakluk, and the album is called Taphonomy. Just fucking guttural sewage fucking death grind. This is a band I don't know shit about, Saturnian Mist. Yeah, Marty sent me that. Let's see here. We've got, so I ordered this from Dark Descent. I've been wanting to get this for a long time. Mournful Congregations, The June Frost. It's an amazing, beautiful Doom record. I also ordered this from Dark Descent. This is a Sarcasm's discography. I'm really getting into these like death metal discographies released on CDs. And this is a band I've always meant to check out. I've heard their album A Touch of the Burning Red Sunset, I believe. But yeah, this is everything Sarcasm ever did. 2 CDs. Dark Descent had it for like $8 or something. Gotta have it. I also ordered this. This is Satanic Warmaster's Fimbulvinter. I slept on this until Marty's video talked about how good this was. And you know, I find this band kind of boring. I think they seem to have kind of like a diluted character. And from album to album, they don't really seem like the same band to me. I've got a couple of their earlier ones, but I just had totally written them off. But this fucker rules. This smokes, and I love it. Next, we've got Size Gallows Gallery. Now, I think this is a re-recording of an earlier album, which I do have, so now I've got an even better version of it. That was a gift from Marty. This is Pagan Heritage. I've never even heard of this band. I don't know what to make of this. It looks like it's a compilation or something. I don't know. But it looks like the kind of thing I would ordinarily have. So speaking of death metal discographies, 2 CDs, Dark Descent put this one out, and I've been wanting to get this for a long time. This is Tine Ghoul. It's got all of their recorded material. Love to check it out, especially after getting that new Blood Incantation album. I was like, man, I would love to hear some fucking Tine Ghoul right now. Yeah, I'm fucking sick again. Not like sick, but runny nose, sick. This is a band I don't really know jack shit about. Acid Witch. Looks like Hell's Headbangers put this out. You know, there's two words in band names that I usually tend to avoid, and they are acid and witch. So, you know, I don't know what to make of this band. I looked it up on Metal Archives, and it was pretty well reviewed. So, I don't know, maybe it's good. But that was something Marty sent to me. Let's see. We're not even fucking halfway through this pile. Next, we've got an amazing Bindrune recordings album. This is Vukari's Divination. Stoked to have that. This is an earlier release from Bindrune. This is Kriegsgrav's Waves of Degradation. Both of these are like post-black metal. Like, if you know anything about Bindrune, you know, they fit right at home. Killer stuff. This is Vomitory. And I got another Vomitory too. Where is it? Oh, I only heard one of their albums way back in like 2001 or so, and I was like, yeah, kind of okay death metal. So, you know, that's their last record from what I know. I love this album, but for some reason I never got around to buying it until just now. So this was a Dark Descent, Order, Gorguts, Colored Sands. I fucking love that record so much. This is Evocation. I think this is a reunion band. This was an old Swedish band, and I have some of their older stuff, but this one, I don't know, Central Media put it out. This is an amazing fucking record, and this is probably the third copy of this I have. I have it on LP, I have it on CD, and then I have it on like a double CD reissue. This is Rebellion's Annihilation. I might give this away if one of you guys are interested in this. This record fucking rules. It's just like Christian, only just on heroin or something. It's so fast and annihilating. So yeah, Christian, this is their Southern Storm record. I don't know if I ever heard this. Now, I'm a big fan of Christian. I've seen them live 5 times, and every time they fucking blow my mind. Album-wise, though, it's pretty much just like Black Force Domain, and I can't think of the record after that. 2 or 3 records or so, and they're good to go. But this one was really well reviewed. I looked it up on Metal Archives last night, so I'm stoked to give it a listen and see if it's as good as their old stuff. Oh, that's gonna drive me nuts. Anyway, here's a stoner band, Witchcraft. This album is called Legend. This is a digipack on Nuclear Blast. Now, I really loved their second album, I want to say. And I haven't really heard anything else from them, so maybe this is good. This is that Vomitory album I was talking about earlier. These guys recently broke up, and I listened to this album last night. It's pretty fucking good. It's not the kind of thing I ordinarily would own. You know, usually I just kind of tend to go for stuff that's kind of left of center. But Vomitory just kind of sticks right in the middle, doing some pretty, like, I don't know, are they Dutch or something? They do some kind of, I don't know, they kind of remind me of like Krabathor, I guess. Okay, the last pile, I think. I listened to this today. This is on Iwas Recordings, which is like a partner label of Bindrune, and this is called Tosca. This is an Icelandic black metal band. Oh my god, this fucking ruled me today. It's pretty shreddy, kind of highly technical, and it's really, really fast. I guess I expected for it to be just, you know, like snow-covered trees and being Icelandic. Those kinds of things usually make you think that it's going to be like a totally minimalistic Paysage de Ver kind of black metal band, but it's not. It's highly musical, it's really complex. I think from what I can tell, it probably sounds like a solo project. It's pretty cool. This fucking record, holy shit, guys. I can see not a lot of people getting into this. It's kind of like, I don't know, it's amazing and I love it, but it's not like, it's not entry-level stuff, man. Really technical and interesting kind of stuff from, these guys are like the post-Armageddon camp of dudes. So this is on Bindrune, Nordvis, but I highly recommend you check this out. If you're interested in something to challenge you, God, it's so, the music is just so original and unique and interesting. It's Swedish, and it contains a member of this band. This was a gift from Marty. This band is called Leak, sorry. And I don't know how to pronounce this album title because it's in super hard Swedish, but this is the album that contains the song Hate to Be Human. And I first heard about this song because I read an interview with Circle of Ouroboros where he cited and said that the whole reason I started this band was because I heard one song on this album called Hate to Be Human. So I listened to this song, and I don't really think it sounds anything like Circle of Ouroboros, but the song on here and the rest of the album is super fucking good. Really lo-fi, like trembly black metal or something. But I'm really stoked to have that. I've had that in my Discogs wish list for quite a while now, and shit, a guy just gave it to me. One of my good friends just gave it to me. How amazing is life, huh? This is the new Vex album, Sky Exile. Fucking good. I gave this a preview listen a couple of weeks ago. Really, really good. Kind of reminds me of Eucharist. Another one on IROS Recordings. This is Pestifears, Hope, Misery, and Death. By the way, as always, I will have links to every single one of these down below the video if you want to check it out. Next, you know, I love these fucking guys, and I hope you do too. This is Falls of Raros' first full-length Hail the Wind and Hewn Oak. This is a reissue on Bindrune. The CD is pretty hard to get a hold of. It was originally released on Morbid Winter. It's got artwork from Nate Burns. Bindrune, Nordvis put it out. Get this. I already have it on vinyl on Lost 40 Recordings. Another Psy album that Marty sent me. He just knows my taste really well. I love this album. This came out in 2012, I want to say. And it's really interesting. I never really got around to picking it up. Super fucking weird, man. I really love these guys. I'm starting to get quite a collection of their stuff. This band I've been listening to all week. This is Marsh Dweller. And this is another one on iWatch Recordings, the partner label of Bindrune, that was sent to me. And this is a good friend of mine, John Kerr. Hi, John. If you're watching, you better be watching. This is the live drummer of Seder. He also played in a band called Vit. Really cool dude. This record is really good. Andrew DeCagna from Nichochwan plays on this, and also Tanner from Musikliai plays on this. If that doesn't give you enough reason to check this out, I don't know what will, but this is really good. Last one. This is Nader Sadik. This is on Seasons of Mist. I did wind up listening to this last night, and I kind of actually liked it. I think I had listened to it before, but the lineup is just crazy. The vocalist slash bass player is Steve Tucker from Morbid Angel. The guitar player is Blasphemer from Aura Noir and Mayhem. The drummer is Flo Mornier from Cryptopsy. Is that it? I think that's it. Yeah, so when I first heard about the lineup of this band, I was like, that's fucking bonkers. I gotta hear that. And it sounded really boring to me at first, but you know what? I listened to this last night, and I actually kind of liked it. So I'm happy to have it and give it a couple more listens here. So that's my fucking pile. How many CDs did you get in today? So yeah, thanks so much again, Marty. Thanks for joining me on this video. And if you want to send me some CDs, just don't. I'm good right now. We're all filled up here. Also, Marty, thanks for the shirt. It fits like a gem.